Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today we're going to be doing an unstuffing and bill condensing for the second week of January. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am a fully self-employed homesteader and I have a farm here in Virginia with my husband, and currently we are working on paying off debt as well as saving for fertility treatments for this year, so hopefully we can bring home our sweet baby. We're going to go ahead and get into things. I'm first going to unstuff everything that I need to pay back to my buffer. So throughout the week, whenever I use my debit card, that money would come out of the buffer in my checking account. And if it's anything that I cash stuff for, I need to pay that buffer back. So we'll be pulling that out first. And then after that, we will work on any placeholders that I need to do. And then after the placeholders, we will then do the actual cash condensing. So that's kind of how we're going to roll with today's video. So starting in my everyday binder, I am going to get the, let's see, the 50 out of pets. So we got them, yep, that's the right spot. So we still have 20 left in here. We got them just like stocked up on some more food for them. So, and that's it that I need here. I don't really feel like I have to unstuff a lot this week. It's just kind of things here and there. So the next thing is going to be for subscriptions. I need $10. And then I'm going to grab $10 from miscellaneous. And this is basically just to cover the food, the part of the food for our pets. It was a little bit over 50, and I basically allocated the rest of that to come from miscellaneous since I had a lot in there, so that way I could keep a little bit of money in my pet's envelope for future things we need for them. And I mean, the miscellaneous was building up, so that's kind of what it's for anyway. I don't need anything out of my holiday binder, so we're going to move on to my homestead binder. Which out of household, I need $10. Okay. And then I believe that is it because we just got feed. Yeah, so that's all that I need to unstuff here. And then the last thing I'm going to unstuff is just a couple envelopes in my business binder. And that'll be all for the actual unstuffing. Like I said, it's not too much this week. I am going to unstuff the $100 in gas to get that on my gas card that I use for my business. And then I will be unstuffing $20 from YouTube. The arm that I use to hold my phone, because that's what I record on, snapped last week. And I basically just needed to get a new one. So I'm going to pull that out of YouTube. Whoops. And then hopefully that'll be the last thing I have to pull out of here for a long time. So that way this can start building up for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which I'm hoping will happen before my like 1 year mark on YouTube, which was sometime in March. I'll have to look up the exact date, but I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers by then. That would be absolutely incredible. And that's everything that we have to unstuff. So I'm going to give this account and just write this total down since I'm going to kind of have all of my money together at the end of everything. So we've got 51, 50, 70, 85, 95, 200. Perfect. So like I said, not too much. That's one of the main reasons why I'm also going to do my placeholders before I start doing a cash condensing, because this is not quite enough to what am I trying to say? To use for a cash condensing. So we are going to start, I'm going to go backwards from the way that I normally do. And then that way we can start in my fertility savings, because I know that's the main one that I need to kind of get this placeholder situation figured out. So we've got, those are 500s. These are hundreds. Well, I should have counted it while I did that. So that's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 2,000 and 200. So what we'll do with this is we will leave $200 worth of placeholders here, and then I'm going to take these placeholders and these placeholders and grab two, right? $2,000 placeholders. That's so crazy. Okay, awesome. I thought it was going to be quite a long time before I was able to use one of these $1,000 placeholders. So we've got, hold on, wait. Right, and then this money goes here, right? Let's just double check. So we've got, there's 1,000. There's 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to double check on that one, since that was quite a bit of money to be moving around. Okay, so now we've got some nice big bills for condensing when we get there, and we've still got I hope y'all can see those, the 2,200 in my fertility savings, and that envelope is so much better. So I don't do placeholders for the savings challenge that I do for debt, so we're going to skip that one for now. We're going to go back to my homestead savings, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've now got 5, 6, 700 in high yield savings once I get the deposited, and 720 total. All right, and I'm just going to make notes of all of this. While I'm going, so I don't get confused at the end. Okay, so all done with placeholders in here. I think the only other one I need placeholders for, I believe, is my sinking funds binder. If by chance we run into something while we're cash condensing, then that's not a super huge deal or anything. And actually, I think it's my health envelope, but I think I'm going to keep that in cash. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, it was this one, but I'm not going to do a placeholder for that because I'm going to keep that out of my high yield savings account because I'll be going through it every other week. So I think that actually might, yeah, so that's it for the placeholders. So it was just in my savings binder. I thought for whatever reason I needed it in another binder as well. So what we're gonna do, I probably don't need to cash condense very much in my everyday binder. I think it might just be, let's see, what do I want to do here? I do have quite a few hundreds, so let's hang on to some of those. So we'll trade those out for 100. And is there one that's, this one's a little bit more not as nice, just in case we spend that grocery money, which we're trying not to if we possibly can. Dining out. So let's grab a 50. I'm just going to see if there's kind of like a not nicer 50. Okay. Spending has 70, so that's fine. Pets is 20, that's good. And then let's see what we have in here. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's do, I am going to put these 5s back and just grab another one instead of keeping one and just changing out the 5s and 1s for a 10. Just because those 5s are so rough. I don't even want them like in the envelope. So they'll still go back to the bank, but those were just, those had to have been passed around a lot. They were kind of rough. Okay. So we are all condensed here. So going back to the sinking funds binder, date night has 10. So we will grab a $10 bill for that. Baby fund. 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. Okay, great. And I'm just organizing these so that way I kind of have like my best bills in the back of each one of those. So that way if I want to grab a nice bill for one of these envelopes, I know where to pick from. And then health. I think we have over 100 in here, but I think I might just keep it in 50s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110. So let's keep a 10 and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Great. Okay. So I'm going to trade this in for 2 50s instead of a $100 bill, just because the premium that I pay is I wouldn't need hundreds for. So we're just going to keep it like that. So that way I don't have to break 100 the next time I need to go pay that. See what we have in medical. 50, 60, 75, 80. So let's do, we're going to keep a 10 and we'll trade this out for a 20. Okay. So we've got 50, 70, 80. Clothing I think is good. I haven't stuffed this in a couple weeks. Yep, and it's got 35, so it's all condensed down as it can be. Vacation has 40, so it's as condensed down as it can. Subscriptions has 5, but I am going to change out this 5 because it was kind of a rough one too. And just put a little bit of a nicer one in there. Annual bills. So 20, 40, 5, 55. So we're going to keep that one. We'll grab a 50. So 55 going back in there. Then I do want to do a little bit of work in my miscellaneous envelope. Y'all know that I like to keep smaller bills in here. But I have a lot of small bills in here. So I think I might grab like a 10 or something for here. So we've got 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do, what do I want to do here? I want to grab a 10, but I want to keep 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because those are super crisp ones. I'm going to move those to the back in case I need any more coming up. And then we will grab a 10. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good enough for change. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, cool. I feel a little bit better with that. So I've still got some ones if I need them, and there's some good change in there. Oh my gosh, that one's so much thinner now. Okay, This one I know we'll need a bit because some of these savings challenges are kind of lower denominations, so the ones kind of add up kind of quickly in here. So in Valentine's Day, we have a 20, 35, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's do, some of these ones were kind of nice. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, that'll work. So this should be 50, 20, 35, 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yes. The 5s are kind of filling up over here. So we'll grab a 50 here. So on Valentine's Day, we've still got 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Easter, we'll see if we can do anything here. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25, 6, and 7. That one's so much better. Let's see, 4th of July. I think that's 22 with the way the tracker is. 21 and 2, yep, so that one does not need condensing. I know Halloween definitely could use 1, 2, 3, so that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's grab this 5, and this should be 20, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, those ones are catching on me. Okay, so 25 going back into Halloween. All right, Black Friday. We got 10, 11, and that's not 11, 10, 20, 30. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to put all these 10s back because they're all kind of rough. And grab this. So 30 going back into Black Friday. All right, and then Christmas. We've got 10, 20, 35, 45. So we'll keep that 5 in there, and then that's 40, so we'll grab two 20s. All right, so 20, 45. All right, and then the last one in here is going to be gifts. And probably once I finish up, I know I just kind of skipped over that one, but that one's my New Year's Eve, which obviously has come and gone. But I'll probably wait until after Valentine's Day to like reset that and then start stuffing it again. So we're going to grab a 10 for gifts. All right. And that one is all set. Moving on to my Homestead binder. Got 50, 70, 90, 110, 125. So let's keep the 5 and a 20, and we'll grab 100 here. well, I'm going to be spending it anyway, so I'm not too worried about a nice bill being in there. Household, let's see, can get a 10. My 5s and 1s are running together over here. And then house maintenance has 20. Okay. And then feed, I just stuffed, so I know that that is condensed all the way down. We'll take a look at electric. We've got 10, 25, 30. So let's, do I have a nicer 10? That one's good enough. So we'll keep that 10 and grab a 20. And then garden, 20, 35, 40. All right, so 40 going back into garden. Projects, so this is for any house projects or really any projects that we need to do around the homestead. So we will trade this in for a 10. And then my chicken fund, so this is a kind of newer addition to this binder, but we need to get some more egg layers this spring. And we've got $20 in there, so we'll go ahead and give that a 20. Oh, whoops. This thing is not in here straight. That's the problem. All right. So all done in this one. See if we can condense anything in my business binder. Starting off with car maintenance. Got 20, 40, 60, 70. So what I'll do, since I have some 50s, is trade that out. So 70 going back in. And then growth. 5, 10, 15, 20. YouTube has 10. I'm sorry, that's not 10. 20. I was confused. 25, 35. So we'll keep this 5 and then put these 5s down for a 10. So that way we have 35 going back into YouTube. Office can get a 10. And then cell phone. Oh, I think I know the other one. It might have been income where I needed a placeholder. So cell phone has 20, 30, 40. So we will grab a 20 for this one. And then let's see what we can do. So this is like for future income. I just started doing this in December. But since I am self-employed and my business is normally just yearly a little slower in January and February than it is the rest of the year, basically, is that I just started putting away a little bit of money from the heightened income that I got over the holidays, just to have it in case I needed it, to kind of supplement those lower revenue months. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got 200 that can go back. We've got 1, 2, 3, so 4 and 5. So I'm going to put all of this back for a $500 placeholder. Okay, so $550 still in income. And I'm just going to write off to the side that I have $200 out of that I need to deposit for income. Okay, and that's it. And this one, I don't condense my debt binder because I pull that every other week anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. And then we already did everything in fertility savings. We're going to go into, well, I guess this will be my last one that I condense because when we did the placeholders for the Homestead Challenge, that one was all condensed after that. So this will be the last one that we need to condense down. So we've got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, for, hold on, wait, sorry. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so working backwards, we're going to drop those ones for a 5. We are going to keep one of these 20s, keep the hundreds, and then this should be some multiple of 100. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92. Okay. So we will drop that. And like these are some, when I went to the bank this past week, I got like really, really nice 20s from the bank, and that normally, that sometimes does not happen. So that was very nice. And then we will pull, so I dropped 2, whoops. So we'll pull 2. So in here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. And that's great. That's like almost halfway on that one, which is very exciting. And that's, I don't know if I said it before, but this is a savings challenge that I do to pay off debt. It's just kind of like a fun way of putting some money away for debt. Mine is just like putting money into a debt envelope. I can kind of like fill out these little dots as I go. But that's going to be it for what I need to swap out and condense and all that good stuff. So we're going to give everything a count. I'm not going to call it a quick count because I'm sure it'll take me a little bit, especially with all the 5s and 1s, which I'm just going to count as I get to them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's 950. 955, 65, 75, 85, 95, that's 1,000. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, that's 1,100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that's 11, whoops, that got messed up. So that's 1160. So 1160, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that would be 1,200, right? Y'all will tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that was 1,200. So it's either 12 or 1,300. I don't know, but yeah. So all of this will be going back to the bank. 200 of this, really this is all money that needs to go into my high yield savings account. But $200 of this will be going back to my personal checking account to pay back my buffer just from some online, not necessarily online, but like online and debit card transactions. And then the rest will be going into my high yield savings account from all of the placeholders that I put into my binders. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this if you have stuck around to the end. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.